Hey everyone, it's Tracy Martirana here from Holistic Wellness with Tracy. I had planned on making breakfast quesadillas this morning, but things changed and we couldn't find the right ingredient, so instead I'm making breakfast tostadas. I had planned on making quesadillas with corn tortillas, but the grocery store didn't have any and I was not prepared to make any myself this morning, so we found these Tostadas shells that are just hard corn tortillas. I put them on a baking tray. I have my oven preheating to 350, and then I'm just chopping up some cilantro that I'll use at the end just to garnish, add a little freshness to them. If you aren't a fan of cilantro, you could use parsley or chives or just skip it altogether. It doesn't really matter. It elevates it a little bit, but it's not going to make or break the dish. I'm sticking my tostadas in the oven just for like 4 or 5 minutes to warm up and soften up while I fry up 4 eggs. Now, all in all, this may have been prettier if I had done each egg separate, but that seemed like a lot of time. And in the end, when you add everything over top of it, you can't really see the egg anyways, so I'm doing all four at once. I recommend frying the eggs to either over medium to over well. I actually even break my yolks just to make sure that they're all just one solid mass and I don't get yolks oozing out when I go to eat it. But if you like that, you can leave them softer. It won't hurt anything. I'm seasoning the eggs with a little bit of salt and a little bit of garlic powder. You could add other spices. You could do cumin, you could do chili powder, really whatever sounds good to you. And then I'm just letting them cook for a little bit with a cover on. Once they're pretty set, what I did is just sort of scored the eggs into 4 pieces and just flipped each one over. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to click the like button, maybe leave me a comment. You can also check out my blog post on this. I will link that down in the description box if you want more ideas of toppings. The Tostitos are nice and warm, so I'm bringing them out of the oven, and then I'm grating cheese over it. Use whatever cheese you like. I have this habanero cheddar, which I thought would add a nice bit of zip because I do like heat, but you could use whatever kind of cheese. You could use mozzarella, a taco blend. You could even do slices of cheese if you don't feel like grating it. And then I'm topping each one with an egg. And then I have this fresh salsa that my grocery store carries that I love. You could make your own salsa. You could buy a more traditional liquidy salsa, not fresh. I like this. If you didn't have this salsa, you could also just do some diced tomato, maybe a little scallion, some jalapeno, whatever sounds good to you. But this is where a lot of the flavor is coming from. And then there's this. This is actually some jalapeno relish that my husband happened to make this morning. So I'm using that. And I keep saying this morning, I'm making these as a breakfast dish, but we're really having them for lunch. So it's not really this morning anymore, but whatever. But this pickled jalapeno is delicious with just the right amount of heat and a little bit of sweetness. I will link the recipe that he followed down in the description box as well, just in case you want to give it a try. And then I'm topping it with a little bit of cilantro, and then I'm just serving up 2 per person with a side of some diced tomatoes because at the time I'm filming this, tomatoes are in season and they are delicious. So I hope you will give this dish a try. It makes a delicious breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner.